All right, welcome everyone to another Silicon Labs product podcast. Today we have Parker Dorris and Nick Dutton from the Wireless BU, and we're excited to share with you a new product, a new family of products being launched from Silicon Labs called Wireless Xpress. So thanks Nick and thanks Parker for joining us.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Thanks.
First off, why don't you tell everybody, how are you introducing this Wireless Xpress product family to new customers? I mean, what's your elevator pitch? How do customers understand what we're introducing?
Yeah, Wireless Xpress products, they're the easiest way to add wireless connectivity to a design. We in our marketing materials, we're saying that these are zero programming solutions. But what we really mean when we say that is that these devices have wireless stacks built in and locked down. The debug interface is locked because you don't write code to make these devices work. As with our older Express interface devices, Wireless Xpress devices are configurable, so you can tweak performance characteristics and identifying features, but the hard work of connecting and communicating across a wireless link is handled under the hood. And we expose a serial interface we're calling the Xpress Command API, and that can be used in a raw streaming mode, this just zero overhead data stream, or it can be used in this mode where you can call these commands, these Xpress Command APIs that look, like a high-level NCP. So Wireless Xpress devices address, more challenge points than just the firmware part of it too. They, depending on the part that we're talking about, we are offering pre-certified modules. We offer this Express framework for mobile app development, and then we also have a number of cloud connectivity options for easy and secure OTA and more. And when you roll up all those features, you get a Silicon Labs wireless solution that is as easy to use as we can make it, that gives customers the fastest time to market option possible. Wireless Xpress is supposed to be the option for wireless connectivity for every customer, no expertise needed.
I think my summary to that is what we're trying to do with this product line is to encourage people to think about their application as opposed to thinking about the wireless aspect of it. They don't need to think about the stacks. They don't need to think about a protocol that they have no background knowledge in. What we want them to do is focus on their application and use these black box wireless products to connect either to their phones, to the internet, to the clouds. That's the separation that we're kind of pushing for in Wireless Xpress.
Absolutely.
Okay, so as you've said, just focus on their design. You guys are providing wireless solutions for Bluetooth and Wi-Fi that just adds that to their they don't have to worry about those components. They worry about their existing application.
That's the intent, yeah.
Okay. Well, so I did look into the documentation. I see a lot of references to the Express API commands and this Gecko OS. And when I looked into it a little deeper, aren't these similar to API and ATI commands that other suppliers are providing customers? I mean, what's different about our user interface or our command interface?
So if you look at APIs we offer in other products today, like for instance the BG API, and you read over the spec for those interfaces, it's going to take a while to read. Those are APIs that expose a really fine granularity of control, and the APIs like what we offer and what are offered by the competition, they really treat the wireless network coprocessor as this opened up wireless peripheral with full access to everything. And for some customers, they need that level of access and want to be able to access every knob available. But we know from being in the market for years and from responding to a mountain of technical support tickets and forum posts that there's a big set of customers that really don't want to become wireless experts. It's what Nick was saying. They just want wireless that works. And that's what Wireless Xpress offers. The Express Command API, for instance, for the BGX, for the Blue Gecko Express, has maybe 15 commands, access to about 30 performance controlling variables, and everything works at default. So, with a Wireless Xpress device, you're able to connect it over a Bluetooth link with a single command, for instance. If you're able to wake from sleep, advertise, and connect as a peripheral with no command issued at all. It's just pre-programmed to do that. So the Express API is designed not to expose every possible configurable parameter, but to be this top-level controller of operational state. And the other benefit of that is the resource footprint of the Xpress API is extremely small, so you can add Wi-Fi to an 8-bit part with Wireless Xpress. There's no stack or anything running on the host, so the massive amount of memory and flash that you may need with other solutions isn't required by us. All you need is a UART interface.
Yeah. And I think I just want to address a couple of the terms you open with, Carl. You mentioned Gecko OS. So let's just try and just address what that is. So Gecko OS is a big abstraction layer which sits on top of our SDK products. It's designed to simplify, again, people's understanding of the underlying wireless protocols. And Gecko OS offers multiple interfaces. One of them is the Xpress API command interface, which, yes, has some similarities to the AT command sets of the past. But what the Gecko Xpress API here does is that it provides a much more verbose mechanism, which is very easy to understand from an English-speaking point of view, as opposed to AT command sets, which were a scramble of letters and numbers. Now, while the command API here is designed to be very verbose and very understandable from a human point of view, there are two modes to that API. You can use it in what we call human format, which is just that, a very verbose English language structure kind of interface, and a machine format version, which is very easy for external microcontrollers to pass the information. So we look at it in both ways, and all you need to do is flip a switch to the mode that it operates in. So during your development, you use it in the human format. In the application where you're trying to make it easy for the microcontroller, you flip it over into the machine format.
Okay, so between the two of you, I got Parker. We've simplified it down to a less complex set of commands, and then Nick making it easy to understand with more of an English command structure, so where you know what you're asking to be done.
That's
versus
right.
These abstract, AT commands of the past.
That's
so
right.
It'll really explain what you're trying to achieve between the devices. So.
Absolutely. In theory, you don't really need a data sheet to use the command API. Using the Wi-Fi vernacular for a minute, when you want to scan for a network, you type scan into the serial port.
Yeah, that same command exists in Bluetooth as well. It's the same exact command.
So it is not a scramble of letters and numbers that require that data sheet.
And that's a good point. It's most, if not all, of the command sets are identical between, in this case, the Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi. So you're not having to learn a completely different command set. So that's another benefit of the Wireless Express family as a whole. This is
actually a benefit of Gecko OS,
Mm-hmm.
right? Both of these products are using the Gecko OS command API, or Express API in this case, and by design they are similar. So moving forward, you remember what I said earlier, think about the application, not the wireless protocol. The idea here is that if you've written a program that is going to use Bluetooth, but suddenly you need to do the same product but connecting to the cloud and the internet, it becomes a very, very similar switch out of Bluetooth to Wi-Fi and vice versa. Yep.
Perfect. Well, you just mentioned the applications again. So why don't you, for the Wi-Fi Express products particularly, can you explain, where have you found where the engineers love the benefits of these parts? Where are you seeing the most success?
I think what you're seeing here is that you've got a big movement happening. People are, finding their companies asking them to connect products to the cloud. And Wi-Fi is obviously one of the obvious answers to that, because your products typically are not located where there's an Ethernet port. You may not have a phone nearby, so Bluetooth might not work. So Wi-Fi lends itself very quickly to ad hoc internet connected designs. And what typically customers are doing is they are experimenting a little bit, certainly right now, and they've been asked, or the engineering teams have been asked to retrofit a product with internet connectivity. And so where the Express stuff comes in is that it allows our customers to add Wi-Fi connectivity or Bluetooth connectivity to existing product designs in a retrofit manner, without really a ground-up design that other products may be looking for. So this gives very low-cost implementations. This gives short design window capabilities. It allows our customers to slip a wireless connected product into an already overcrowded schedule. So we throw out all sorts of examples, but you already know that products out there such as vending machines, people are looking to connect them to the internet. Why is that? They want remote diagnostics, they want to know when the thing's jammed, they want to know when the product is empty, because a vending machine's not making money if it's empty. But they don't want to have to send a guy to look at the machine and say, nope, it's fully stocked, because that costs them money. They would much prefer to be able to get that information in text messages, emails, SAP flags, and etc., etc. And that's why people are connecting products to the internet.
Okay, but retrofitting designs is key. I mean, if you have a design and you're being asked to add Wi-Fi, these are the parts. I mean, this is
in Express.
If you're not
absolutely.
from ground up, this is the ideal part. It could be a good solution for people that are designing from scratch, but if you're retrofitting a design, it's definitely a home run.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Similarly, Parker, you've started introducing Gecko Express to customers, and what are the top features that you're getting them excited about, and where are you seeing them say, Parker, this is what I've been looking for? What are those types of features with Gecko Express?
Yeah, I mean, it's a similar story to what Nick was just saying, where there's this combination of opportunities that are existing designs that they need Bluetooth, but they really don't want to learn anything about Bluetooth. They need a mobile app, but they really don't want to learn all of the pieces that go into building that kind of connectivity. And Gecko Express gives people the ability to add in Bluetooth without becoming a Bluetooth expert. I can say that I have some personal experience using Gecko Express with a mobile app, because I developed a code example and a demo app for some training, and I really wanted to kind of, as the expression, eat my own dog food with this and just make sure that I understood at a low level how this product works. And I didn't know anything about mobile app development going into this, and the sort of collateral that we provide, that's effectively a library that you can use in mobile apps in both iOS and Android to interface with the BGX, really does make the process of developing Bluetooth-enabled mobile apps substantially easier. I was able to get my app up and running in about a day, and I think that's something that in the trainings that people seem to have really been responding to, the idea that they aren't going to have to just punt their customers to a code example that shows how to use a mobile app. Instead, we provide this very abstracted framework to be used in Android and iOS. I think that's a big part of the value of BGX. We've tried to address all of these challenge points from the embedded side to the mobile side to the cloud side. And so far, I've seen people in the field really responding to that as being a great sort of complementary product to what we offer today with the Gecko modules and Gecko SoCs.
Okay, great. Well, thank you guys. This is the first episode. We're going to do a couple more, maybe a little bit deeper questions for both the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth solution. But I appreciate you guys' time. Is there a site for Wireless Express that's going to be available so that they can get more information?
Yes, there's a way to get to all of the Wireless Express information from the Express interface pages on the scilabs.com website, and there's also plenty of information about Wireless Express in the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi areas of the website.
Okay, so they can get it from either looking for Bluetooth or looking for these new Express solutions. So that's good. So
that's right.
They can't possibly not find it on
Express
scilabs.com.
is designed to be easy.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, well, thanks again. And I suggest that the listeners, you look for the other two episodes. One will be on Bluetooth Express, and the other one will be on Wi-Fi Express. So thanks again for listening in.